welcome back to True Feminism Podcast. I'm your host, Alicia, and today I will help you to be in multiple platforms. How I do to be on Substack, on my podcast, on my Instagram, and on my TikTok and Pinterest. So I am currently in this whole platform all by myself because I want that my people find me everywhere, because my people love this type of content. If I have more time, I think I will start to record my podcast to be also on YouTube. So in order to be seen, you need to be in the place of your dream client are. And your dream client, I already talked about this all over and over, and people don't listen to me. And it's for that you don't see the results. You don't have people coming into your den tell me, oh, I see you, you see me, I love your content, I am in, I want to work with you. It's because you don't know that your dream client is you 6 months, 1 year ago. And what do you listen? So it's not about that today. It's really how I repurpose all my content in order to be in these different platforms. So I am started first of all to my Substack. So my Substack or my podcast is the same thing. So what I do each week, I post two long form. Two long form. So two long form on my podcast, two long form on my Substack. I am in daily on Substack because right now you have notes. It's like a Twitter, it's like a straight. And I am daily on my Instagram and daily on my TikTok, on story and on feed. So when you go to my feed, you can see I have a post and everything. So, and I am daily also on Pinterest. So this one is very important. So I started with my long form format. It can be your newsletter, it can be your podcast, it can be your YouTube video. And what I see is people just take, for example, if you have a video of your podcast, of your YouTube video, you just take this video and you short, and after you put on TikTok and on Reel, and you don't understand why it's not working. It's not working because first of all, you need to adapt your content to the format. So one thing that you can do is really, when I do, for example, when I work on my Substack is, I will use my Substack blog, my Substack publication, my long form newsletter as a guide to work on my podcast and vice versa. So if I started first to create my podcast, I will use what I am saying on my podcast to work on my Substack. So I repurpose. When I am using that, I am highlighting the best part of my Substack, and I create a short form video or a short form carousel for Instagram, short form video for TikTok. But you can also repurpose your carousel on TikTok. So it can be two formats, reading and on video. And you can put a carousel, you can have a picture and write what you already say in your newsletter, and you can do a reel. It will be 3 types of content. You can repurpose this video on your Pinterest, on your YouTube Shorts, and on your TikTok. And blam. You see, the process is, you don't need to work hard, you need to work smart. And when you highlight what is very important, you will see that, oh, yes, because of course we want that our people follow us everywhere we go. It's a dream. But there are some people like to stay on Instagram, and we need to talk about that. There are some people love only to stay on TikTok. And if we want to have daily basis, we need to be in this place that, okay, if they really love what I'm saying, they can already buy my offer. It can be high or low ticket, but whatever you want. But you need to have a place that, for me, is if you just focus in just one platform, you are insane. Because we see that, for example, TikTok ban. We see that sometimes Instagram is not working. You need to have your own place, that you have the email of the people. So to have a freebie is nice, and Substack is nice. I don't promise you that, but Substack is nice because you can have the newsletter of the people. But if you don't want to have the Substack, and it's fine, you don't need to have that because some people don't love to write. You just need to have a freebie to have the email. You really need, the most important, the goal that you have is to have the email. Yes, it's nice to market yourself. Yes, it's nice to know how to sell on Instagram, on TikTok, but it's really nice to have the email address of your people, because if something happen, the platform shut down, you are banned of, you don't access anymore to your account, somebody hack your account, you have the email address to explain to your people, the ones that really love you and like to work with you, hey guys, it's not me. Hey guys, I am. And you can do like secret offers that people only have. So if you have, for example, you can have secret offer only for people who are in specific platform. For example, if you are in my newsletter, you have this specific price point, you have this specific, you can have 40 minutes free with me, and you can see that some people will buy, because sometimes you just need to have an extra stuff in order to buy. Or if you on TikTok, you can say, or if you are on my TikTok story, you can have this specific price. You know what I mean? It's like, you really need to understand that sometimes to be across a multiple platform is the way to go, because people will say, oh, if I am here, I am privileged. The people who are only on Instagram don't have this place, so you will help people to follow you in all your platforms when you are, sorry, there are people talking. So when you are doing that, because you need to have the reason for people leaving the platform, and the reason can be, oh, by the way, if you are on my newsletter, you will have a early price. Or if you are on my TikTok story, you will have 1 hour with me if you buy this offer until midnight. Or if you are in my Instagram, you will have this specific price because you are in my channel, and only people on my channel will have this specific price. Oh, if you are in my Substack member, in my True Cycle member, only you will have this specific price. So what you will do is, you will see that people will go buy your offer and will say, oh my god, I am so privileged because she see me, she value me because I am here all the time on her TikTok story, on her Substack, and when she drop offer, she make a discount for me, only for people who support her every day. Not the new one, but the one that I'm here. So it creates, builds a community, because people telling you only community is just create content. No, it's more than that. Building the community is more than just content. So when we repurpose everything, it's not just to be everywhere. It's really to build a community, to have a point that you say, oh, by the way, if you want to work with me and you will have all my attention, you need to go to my pay offer. By the way, I will meet you where you are. So this one is very important. When you repurpose everything, is not just to be, oh, I want to have all is really to say your community. Say, oh, some people love to spend time on Pinterest. I love Pinterest. Some people love to go to Pinterest and stay for the while and save and go through and discover new blog and everything. So you can, or freebie, you can market your freebie over there. Some people love videos, so they love your raw talk. So you'll go to TikTok. Some people love aesthetic stuff. They will go to Instagram. Some people love to spend time on stories. I can guarantee you some people love. Why now I can see that my stories are insane. I see more and more people looking through my story because I spend time there. I take my place. I didn't see the importance of a story to really build, not just to sell, but really that my people understand what I am selling and see me as a person. And this one is very important because we don't just want to sell on one place, because if we want to build a six-figure business to have daily sale, we need to move as someone who already have daily sale. And to have daily sale, people just don't have one platform. I can guarantee you, if you look your favorite coach or creator, they are in multiple platforms. I don't talk about influencer, because influencer, of course, if they only be in TikTok or Instagram, is their choice. But when I say to all my clients is really start something, even if you don't see the result right now. Don't work in the place that, oh, if I put on Pinterest, I already have people go in and buy my stuff. No. Instagram is a long process to put place, but when you put place, when you understand the platform, it will be fast. But at the beginning, it's slow. Also, it's the same for the podcast. It's the same for your newsletter. But when you will have the momentum, I can guarantee you it's worth it to put the work early in your journey, even if at the beginning you have no one. When I start my Substack in December, I have no one. When I start to put the effort and say, oh no, I don't like the way that newsletter right now, I will give valuable value for my dream client. I see in 1 month 35 people sign up to my newsletter, and I can tell you I was struggling for years to sell my freebie, because I can guarantee you that sometimes it's not your freebie, it's the way that how you're selling this freebie, people don't understand, don't connect with you. And yes, you need to talk about the problem and everything, but you really need to understand how to have fun, how I can meet them, how I can do that. And repurpose your content is something that people don't think about it, by the way that, oh, if I repurpose, it's too much work. No, it's not too much work, it's just you're doing wrong. You want to have a fun this way. Me, it's like I have my news, I write my podcast, or I don't write, it depends of the week. And when I don't write, I start with my podcast. So when I come back to my place, because I love to record when I'm working, I write my newsletter from my podcast. When I write my newsletter from my podcast, I highlight the most important stuff and I put on my notes. Note is my Twitter. If you are Twitter, you put your amazing work on Twitter. When you finish, you put the ideas that you have and you do a short form video, a carousel, or a picture that you talk about what you are working, and it will be already true content. So I don't understand why people telling you that you don't know what to post. It's not that you don't know what to post, you don't know how to articulate to your dream client. And if it's that your problem, come to my membership. I can guarantee you have tons and tough idea. It's just you are so scared to test. and I will work to your mindset and we will figure out. It's not that you don't know what to put, it's just you are scared to test because you are scared to don't have the like, don't have everything, but you need to build the momentum. You need to learn how to articulate what you want to say. You need to post every day. You need to be the place where your dream client here. And I can guarantee you, if you love YouTube video, your people is on YouTube. If you love listen podcast, your people is on podcast. If you love creating blog, people are on Pinterest looking from blog because some people love to read. If you love short video, you love TikTok, your people is on TikTok. If you don't like to be on social media, your people is maybe on Substack or on Medium or in your blog using Pinterest. You need to be, because your dream client is you 6 months, 1 year ago. So I hope that you love my love. You will love this episode, my love. I forget the word, sorry. And don't forget to be on through and see you for the next episode.